So I was going live to say that I wasn't hearing anything this morning. Then right when I start the live stream, I hear like footsteps in the hallway or something, or like just like I just hear like that in the hallway, and then like I heard the AC thing outside my apartment turning on, and then the heater on my wall clicked like right after I start the live stream. But up until then, there was nothing happening. Like I woke up. I woke. It's like 4:37 right now. I woke up like 10 minutes ago or something, and like I don't think anything happened when I got up. There's been nothing happening at all, and then and then right when I start the live stream, those things happen, and now there's nothing happening again. My refrigerator hasn't turned on yet this morning or anything. Nothing's happening. The AC thing outside my apartment just turned back on again, and it's probably synced. But other than that, nothing's happening yet. Yesterday, there was people walking by in the hallway a bunch of times, like all day. And I mean, like every day this is happening, but it seems like yesterday they were doing it more. But last night, though, somebody walked by in the hallway, like right as like I think it was the engine sound or a car alarm or something. At the same time as somebody walking by in the hallway, and then I was laying in bed, and somebody walks by, and then they just like stop. Like it sounds like they just like stop walking, like on the other side of the wall, like next to my head. And then a lot of time, and then like they didn't, like I didn't hear them walk again after that. Like it just sounds like somebody just stopped and stands there. I don't know if they're standing there or what, but that's what it sounded like. Uh, so I don't know if they're just like standing there, if they're like standing there pointing a phone at me or whatever. I don't know. And then sometimes like I'll hear them through the door like that. Like I'll hear them walking by in the hallway, and then it just sounds like they just like stop in front of my door. But then like I'll look out the peephole of the door and they won't be there, or like I'll open my door and they won't be there. But I don't know. It just sounds like that sometimes. And and then sometimes like I've seen them do that before, where they'll just like stand in front of my door. I'll look out the people and they'll be standing out there like having a conversation with each other, and then they'll say see you later synced, and they'll walk away, and they'll like walk up synced and stop there in front of my door synced, and then maybe they'll be having like a directed conversation even. But, so there was a lot of that yesterday. A lot of people walking by in the hallway synced. But then the footsteps I heard just a minute ago was like, it was just like a couple of footsteps, and that was it. It was like they were like standing in the doorway of their apartment or something, and just like. And then like I'll hear like footsteps like the people like inside their apartment synced and shit like that. And it's like through the walls. and like the door the door will slam out in the hallway, and then like I won't hear any footsteps, but like the door will slam synced. Like somebody's coming in the hallway, but like then I won't hear any footsteps though. Or sometimes I will though, and then they'll be synced after the door slams synced. And then they'll slam the door of their apartment synced as they go in. You just hear all types of weird ass sync sounds, and tapping on the walls and coughing through the walls, and toilets flushing synced, and people talking synced, starting to talk synced, and then laughing synced, and then talking synced, and then coughing synced, and then blowing their nose synced, and then dropping something really loud synced, or stomping really loud synced, just all of a sudden, just like one morning it was like, I think it was like 6 a.m. or something, and it was just really quiet, nothing happening, just really quiet, and then just all of a sudden at a sync moment, my neighbor just like stomps really loud or some shit, just like or just like throws something or drops something really loud or some shit. Or they'll just yell really loud all of a sudden. Or they'll just be talking really quiet through the walls, and they'll be like, motherfucker. And like a lot of times, like right when I walk up to the wall, I'll just hear someone talking through it. I'll just hear my neighbor talking through it, and he's like, I'm just like laughing like that. And then one night, it sounded like my neighbor was like jerking off through the wall. I don't know what that was, but it sounded like fapping noises like coming through the wall. Like in the middle of the night one night, it was quiet in here, and then it sounded like that, and it sounded like there was like a hole in the wall, and he was like jerking off through it or whatever. Like it sounded like that. So I don't know what that was. That's what it sounded like though. And my heater on my wall just clicked a minute ago, see? So it's pretty quiet morning so far. My refrigerator's turned on synced right now when I walk up to the window. You can probably hear it. It's like, I think this whitey is parked. That's parked pointing at my window, and then he just turned off his light when I like leaning near the window. Turned off his lights. And then he's opening his door as the AC on my apartment turns on and the car drives out at the same time. And there's this other car behind his car in the background that was like, its headlights were flashing, and then they stopped flashing like as he locks the light, he walks away from it, and then he locks it, or like I don't know if he locked it, but he locked it now. Like I think it synced with me stopping talking or whatever. But yeah, there's this other car in the background that's like also pointed at me behind the whitey, like way in the background behind it in the dark, and its lights were flashing synced with the whitey. So I think he pulled up and stopped right when I opened my blinds, like he was like just parking right at that moment. I don't know if he was already parked or what, but he's a whitey head though. Like people just pull up over here and go into work, and they'll just park pointed at my apartment window. So I don't know, like if they weren't a stalker, they might park somewhere different or something. I don't know. And a lot of times they'll have one headlight too, or sometimes they will. So I can't think of what else happened last night. I hear tapping through the walls right now. I don't know if you hear it, but it was like. Just always hear that at synced up moments, and it was synced again. That other car in the background is still sitting there with his lights on. So I don't know, maybe he's warming up his car to go to work or something. But yeah, I don't know what else happened last night. I know my neighbor was coughing a bunch of times yesterday. And then people were walking by in the hall a bunch of times. And then there was a bunch of engine sounds outside and shit as usual. Oh, I hear a banging sound outside. Did you hear it? I think that was synced. Like, something's gonna happen soon, probably. They're gonna pull up a garbage truck or a semi out there, or both. Or they're gonna pull up a semi as somebody walks by in the hallway, or a plane's gonna fly over, or a siren's gonna go off, or a train horn, or something. Something's gonna happen soon, probably. Maybe they're waiting until I turn the camera off, or something. I don't know. Or maybe it won't happen soon. Maybe it'll be later in the morning. I don't know. It's Thursday morning though, so it's probably gonna happen soon. If it was a Sunday morning, that'd be different. Sunday mornings are usually different. But like every other day is soccer day. And like certain holidays like Christmas, it's like pretty chill. Or like last Christmas it was anyway. And like Thanksgiving, Christmas. Still stockered up on those days though. Just by comparison though, it's pretty chill. refrigerator's turned off sink. Fridge turned off sink. I think I heard a sink engine sound outside a second ago. But yeah, it's quiet right now. I don't see any stalkers right now. I see 2 stalkers right now. I see 3 stalkers right now. It's 2 whiteys in another car, and then the whitey in the other car are meeting each other at the intersection as the other whitey drives out of sight. Stalkered up. The AC thing outside my apartment was on, and then it turned off right when I walk away from the window. So they're probably gonna start a train horn soon or something, I don't know, but it's stalkered up.